Good evening, everyone. 9 p.m. on the dot. Ah, well, 22 is here. Yes. Good evening to you. And to Medusa. Or what is it? What is it? This, Sweet Skate, as she called herself, or Mary Ann from Butuan. Well, she got a lot of names other than Frank Battaglia, also call her Skeletor. I call her Medusa. And lots of other names. Okay, Richard is here, chasing tears. Mommy May, hello, Habib 99. Yes, Wifey 99. I'm here. Good evening to you. And if you were to look at my title today, it's for. No, F-O-R is not for. Short way of saying for is F-O-R. It's the longest complete spelling. For Popeye 1 and for Frank. Frank, your good friend that knows you very well. Battaglia. Who is the one that knows you very well? Okay. Thumbs up for Uncle Ichi from Timmy. Okay. Let's start with Frank first. Okay? Frank Battaglia. Let's start with you first. This so-called sweet skate, sweet skate, or Princess Anne, says she knows you. Say she knows you. Hello, Biggie. The poodle is in love with Psycho Frank. No, the poodle is not in love with Psycho Frank. The poodle has switched the story from blaming you, now blaming Frank Battaglia. Well, Frank, let me tell you first. She went streaming today and she removed her streaming also. What did she talk about? You for one, your girlfriend also, or your partner also, the other one. Alright? On top of that, she also mentioned Popeye 1. Okay? Well, why is she so scared? Why did she remove her live streaming? When you talk so big, you're not afraid. You say, people, are you scared? Scared? Now, let's see whether you're scared or you are going to be very scared when I tell this Frank and Gilda, what is it all about? Well, Frank, she says she knows you and she also is Gilda's best friend. Gilda's best friend, that means your partner best friend. And the information is that she gets the picture of Yas Amodia with Mick Fisher from Gilda. Your partner. I did not get it wrong. You ask her. Don't ask me, Frank. I'm just informing you because she removed her video, her live streaming, because she's very, very scary now of you. Because why? Initially, she has blamed or put the blame onto Biggie. Naming what? Calling this Yas and Mick Fisher having relationship or whatever. Now, she has changed the story. She has pointed the finger at Gilda and you. Well, Frank, you know what to do. You know me, I also know you. But we keep our distance because I have no interest in anything about you and Gilda, other than I just go around listening to your stories. You can come here, Frank. I did not block you. Gilda also can come here. I did not block you. And this Princess Anne, as she called herself, scary sweet skate, she also can come here and answer to your question or what she says about you. Well, scary one, why did you remove your live streaming? Why did you remove it? Let me read the message first. She's afraid because she's a moron. The poodle actually did about 1 year of show against Frank and Gilda called the Monkey and the Horse series. Well, Frank, you gotta ask her. Don't ask me. 2 days ago, she puts the blame on Big E. Now, she's pointing the finger at you. Pointing the finger at you and Gilda. Meaning what? You are the source of information. You what? You provide the photo of Yas and Mick Fisher. Well, scary skid, why did you remove your video? You think I did not get it? You look at my thumbnail. I got a very big recorder. I don't have to be in my place. I just switch it on, follow your channel. It activates automatically. Why? Because when you go streaming, you know YT, right? YT is a very intelligent, what? It's a very intelligent handheld gadgets, or you can use it in also your laptop. And it's so advanced is that when you go streaming, my auto recorder will activate by itself and record everything. Now everyone knows that I got this recorder that can record anything in the air. Well, you can go record me also. But you can go 24 hours continuous, which my recorder can do it for me. I don't have to be there. And I can record anything I want from whichever source I want. Right? So, hello sis Mai from Mami May. Yes, Mai is here. Good evening, E.T. and all. Right? Oh my God, the story is really worse. Storyline is really worse. Hello sis Mai and Big E. Well, it's not going to get any better. But let's see who is going to be very, very scary now. Who is going to be very afraid of what is going to happen. I haven't finished yet. I want to start with Frank first. Let's start with Frank one first. As the story 2 days ago, from Big E switched to Frank, Battaglia, and Gilda. And Frank, she says she knows Gilda, her best friend. Now, let's see who is her best friend and what is it all about that you want to implicate what? Yes, and Mick Fisher? Why are you so afraid? Why did you switch from Big E to now Frank and what? Gilda. Oh, because I talked about it yesterday. I know Big E. I know Mick Fisher. I know also Yas Amodia. But do you really know these three persons they are talking about, including me? Well, it looks like you know everything, isn't it? But why are you so afraid, so scary of everything that is coming out? Now that everything is coming out, you have pointed the fingers at Frank, at Gilda, at Big E. Now what are you going to do? And why do you remove your video, your live streaming? Your live streaming, you remove it, isn't it? But, Frank, I'm telling you, you can get the answers out there. A lot of people know what she did. What she did. And two, you wish, listen. You wish, you listen. I did not say anything. I did not mention anything. I also did not say your name. I did not say anything about you for the past couple of weeks. I never say anything. And if you want to take issue with me, you wish. I have a lot of issue. I can give it to you. But I have no interest. Like I said, I got no interest. I don't want to talk about your stories. And I think you better stay away from these scary skates also for your own good. Because why? You will not know what is going to happen to you. You don't believe me? You don't believe me? You don't know what is going to happen to you? Wait until she missed one of her injections or her treatment of medications. Then you will know what will happen to you. Well, you can tell her a lot of your stories. You can tell her everything. I got only one thing to advise you. Stay away from her and get the hell away from her too. Unless, well, you want whatever story, it's up to you. Don't blame me. Don't say I did not forewarn you first. You wish. Because like I said, I'm not interested to talk about you. I don't have any interest. Why should I be talking about you? Right? Correct or not? So now, sweet skate. You think you want to put me in between her to get me into trouble? Good luck to you. I told Swiss, you wish. I have no interest in you. I have no issue with you at this moment or so. Whatever you want to do is your private business. I don't care anything about it. But for this sweet, scary skate, you better be careful. You better be careful. Timmy, May, Big E from mine. Timmy's story is the #1 blogger in the history of Ilo. Yeah, she stays away from all these silly people also because there's nothing better to do. What do you want from all these people? They never give her any contributions to her story that she's writing. Well, don't worry. It's not any of your stories. It's all about scary stories. And scary stories is all about devil and what? Demons. I don't think so. Any one of you here are demons. Except I'm the Satan. Coffee. I'm the Satan. And since this scary skate is talking about Frank and Gilda, that she says the picture comes from you regarding about Yas Amodia and Mick Fisher. Now, Frank, you ask her, did you supply the picture to her? Or is she making stories and want to pull you into the picture and get you into everyone bad boat, and create a lot of drama, all because of her? Well, you got to find it out for yourself, because this scary skate is already mentally ill and very sick up to her head. She will come up with all sorts of stories, all sorts of lying, and she'll tell you everything because she got 1,000 types of degree, diploma, certificate, and she's the best psychosis doctor in the whole of YT. And she's also the best immigration officer in the whole of the Philippines. And now this brings me to Popeye 1. Popeye 1, listen. I'm only saying what she says in her live streaming about you. Popeye, listen. She says that you won't be able to visit Philippines because she is the immigration director of the Philippines. And she is going to block you from going to the Philippines. So, Popeye, you know this poodle noodle, right? You know how she behaves, and you know she got all this 1,000 type of degree, and she is the, immigration director of the Philippines and can block you from visiting the Philippines. So, Popeye 1, let's see, what are you going to do with her? Since she says that she's going to block you from visiting the Philippines. Well, to this director of the immigration of Philippines, sweet skate or princess, she called herself Mary Ann Nook. Well, everybody knows about you. Everyone knows about you. But the thing is that, why did you remove your live streaming? And you say that you wish to record my streaming. Don't have to record. I don't remove anyone on my streaming. You can go. I talk about you for almost 6 months and it's still here. No, 8 months and it's still all here. I never miss any one of your streaming when I talk about you. And by the way, there's also a playlist for you to find out about this sweet skate. In my playlist, it's called Conspiracy. The Butuan Conspiracy, which belongs to her. Princess and Nook. You know now I got a playlist of you. And it's the Butuan Conspiracy. It's dedicated to you, this playlist. About all of you, all your stories, all your threatening, everything that you want to do. I don't have to remove it. Why do I remove it? I don't have to delete it. Not like you, scary one. Did I delete anything? It's all there. You can go and see even your your panty and your bra that is even in the auction red color one is also there. I never remove it. Why should I remove it? Why? You think I'm afraid? If I'm afraid, I remove everything. But I never remove anything. I have over 28 numbers of playlists here to everyone, including William Gilbert also. I have it. I never remove anything. And why do you have to record? You up to you. The only thing that I want to record is you. Because why? You remove it. Right? You remove your live streaming because you're so scary. You're afraid. I am not. I'm not afraid. That's why I never remove. Oops, I think my words got blocked by YouTube, the poodle, when I'm no longer a ranch. Are you sure you got blocked? Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. You won't get blocked. I never block you. You're my brother, what? Why do I want to block you? The poodle forgets that she sends pictures to Adrian. Breaking tradition to Dear John and so many others. Now, here are the names for you. Sweet, scary skate. John, Adrian, You see, I did not mention the name, but the name come out. It's okay. I let it be there, so I leave it be there, so. The name is already there, right? So Swiss cake, your name is already there. You want the name is already there, so. But I did not put it up, right? So now the name is there. Hey, there's also a lot of it you send to all this Mike, you know. But I don't give it the family name. I just give one name, Mike. A lot of them got it also, right? And what are you going to do? It's your trouble. It's your problem. You are the one that did it, not me. So now the name has come out. What are you going to do? You see, there's no name. By the way, you can see it, you can read it today, tomorrow, next year. It will be there. I don't remove it. I don't have to remove it. Even I talk about it, I say the name also, Adrian here. John also, I say it here. Everything can be removed. But my voice cannot be removed because it's my channel. And I don't remove anyone on my streaming. So, you mean there's no proof that you did it? And even I say about Mike, only I say Mike. I did not say family name. Don't get me wrong. Whoever thinks that I say is you, I'm sorry if your name is Mike. But I did not mention any family name. Remember that. So, whichever Mike the blood sends to, she should know better than the rest of them. Right? Correct or not? And what about this Popeye? She says she's going to block you from going to the Philippines. And she says she's the immigration director of the Philippines. Remember that. She has mentioned that before. She knows all the immigration law. Well, you know so much, what? You are even the director of the immigration, what, right? If I were you, Popeye, I'd fly to the Philippines, and I file a legal case against her for impersonating the director of the Philippines immigrations. I did not tell any lies. You say it yourself. You say it yourself. It's in your channel, Sweet Skate. It's in your channel. Remember that? Remember what you say. And now you should be very afraid of what you say. Right? And you say there's no name. The name are all there. Right? So, you mean nobody knows about what you're doing? Hello, Chachi. Asilia. Hello, Ichi and everyone. Huh? Dirty Smellies, come back. Welcome to Poodle Land. Filthy cow show. Right? 2 days ago only, the story about from Biggie, all of a sudden, I talk about it. I tell her, you better be worried about the LOD that is coming her way. Don't have to wait 2 to 3 years. It's only very short time. Why are you so afraid? Why are you so afraid? Right or not? You're not afraid? You're very strong. You're very daring. You use everybody's names you can mention, you can find in the YouTube, and you want to use them all as a scapegoat and say that they are all the one that is talking about it. Well, scary skate. I let them know what it is all about. I let them know what is it all about. And now, you know Popeye will be going after you, flying all the way from America to the Philippines, and like you say, love letters. Yes, love letters. Yeah, you want love letters. Popeye will give you all the love letters that you want. Popeye will give you all the love letters. Not a problem. Frank and Barry, your friends, is all a hoax. I put $1 against it. Frank and Barry, your friends, is all a hoax. I put $1 against it. Reborn, you did not get the message. You did not get the message. And you're talking about $1. I don't care about your $1. But the thing is that you did not know what this scary skate is talking about. You do not know what this scary skate is talking about. My story went back to truth 3 days ago. I talked about it. And yesterday also I talked about it. Morning also I talked about it. Now I'm also bringing up about it. And it also involved Frank Battaglia, Gilda, the floor partner, and also Popeye. Which she says she's going to block him from going to the Philippines. So Reborn, I just dispense information of someone that is talking about this 3 particular person, and she has taken down her live streaming because she is very afraid of what is going to happen next. But I tell her, you can remove it. I'll tell Frank, I'll tell Gilda, I'll tell Popeye, and you also know that I attach the name there. You know, it will reach them. It will reach them. Frankly, I love it when that scumbag talks about me. We love it. We get a kick out of it. Right? Correct or not? Isn't that true? Now, since everything I've already put it out there, well, tell me one thing that Frank did not know and Gilda did not know. And why did you use both the names when both of them do not know you at all? E.T. owns YouTube. Get used to it, poodles. Yeah, I just do what I want to do. I don't care about her. I couldn't care less about her. And she thinks she can get away with it. Well, she's not going to get away from it. I make sure I'll inform anyone out there what she says. And she also said that, she also says, or also tell you wish that she's recording or she's recording. But I can tell you, you wish. You don't have to record. My live streaming, I never remove. I never remove any one of my live streaming. It's all there. Yesterday, day before yesterday, today. It's all there. Even my videos, I put it up. I'll put it up there. I won't remove it. Why should I be removing it? Why am I afraid of it? It's facts one. It's real one. I don't lie. I don't hide. And why should I hide? Is there anything that I'm afraid of? Medusa is nothing but a trash. My Gulai Khan, why she says bad things about me? She loves to get attention from anyone. She's I don't know. I don't know. But since she wants to talk about it, and after talking about it, she removed her live streaming. It's not there anymore. Even the one regarding about Big E is not there anymore. She's so afraid. She's so afraid she removed it. But let me tell you one thing. Scary street skate. You got to remember, like I've told everyone before, YT have a server in their office or in their main housing area of all their informations. They know what is going on, what you say, what time you upload, what time you delete, what did you say, everything is recorded there. Mind you, not everyone get access to it. I tell you first. But certain group of people, they are the privileged ones that will get access to it. But you, as the director of the immigration of the Philippines, how come you did not know about it? How come you did not know about it? You say you got the degree, you are the director, you are also the police. What? What degree do you want? Or what destination do you want? Upper rank, lower rank, no rank? Or the lowest are constable? Which one? And why do you lie that your brother is a police officer? And your good friend, your ex-good friend also says, you don't have a brother that is a police officer. What are you lying about? Wow, you looks like you are very brave to threaten everyone, isn't it? But why do you remove all your videos, all your live streaming? Why? You think that they will never get to listen or get to hear what you say? And you can threaten and talk all the rubbish you want to talk about? Well, Frank, I told you, she will remove everything. But you will know who to contact to find out whether it's true or not. You don't have to ask me. I dare to voice it out, that means I know about it. And like I said, I don't remove my live streaming. Why should I? I'm not lying. I don't have to manufacture any story like her. So, what are you going to do? Scary street skate? Now you're running scared, isn't it? Like you threaten people and say, are you scared? Who is scared of you? Who? Well, you ask yourself, don't ask me. I know you're very brave. But you're so brave until you remove all your live streaming. Why do you remove it? Because why? You're scared, isn't it? The poodle noodle is the biggest comeback in wild YouTube history. In YouTube history. Right? Let's see what she's going to do. Let's see what will happen tomorrow. Like I said, anyone wants any information, I'll let them know. Or she's not scared of me. She's not afraid of me. Don't worry. I don't scare her. I only say one thing. I don't want to put her in the jail. Because in jail, you can go there for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. When you serve your time, it's done, you still come out. But I got a better place for her. Like, where is John Boone been? Huh? Huh? Where's your John Boonbin? You know where John Boonbin is, isn't it? Scary Skate. Why didn't he call you until today? No wonder you got another secret lover by the name of Richard. Right? Not associated with any of my friends, don't worry. This Richard goes to Makati or Manila and have McDonald's together with her, which she says is high class. Which she says is high class. Well, but the thing is that after she has finished visiting him, or she did not fuck her at all, she took the big bus back to Butuan, 2 days riding on the bus. Well, why did you not get any service from your secret lover? Why did your secret lover did not give you any money so that you can take a flight back? Wow. Very cheap, isn't it? Go by bus. 2 days is a very hard journey. Not a very nice journey to travel. 2 days. Wow, you can torture yourself. Huh? Riding on that bus for 2 days. If you ask me, 2 hours or so, I have enough of it. I have enough of it for 2 hours because I don't like riding in the bus. Huh? And whoever has seen a drifter or disgusting human being in the poodle noodles in theirs, yes sir, Big E, she cannot use me. No, there's no one else she can use now. That's why she has switched from you to Big E to now Frank and to Gilda. And the flow also said, Popeye cannot come to the Philippines. Thanks goodness, Mommy May and her partner no longer have to deal with that scumbag. Yeah, that's pathetic from Asilia. She's pure filth from Big E. She will live 1 a.m. until 11 a.m. I don't care whether what she wants to do. Like I said, whatever she do, she cannot get away with it. Like I said, you asked her to look at my thumbnail. I got a very big recorder. I got a very big one. And I can record anything. I can record anything I want. True enough. And it's very detailed. So now, where are you going to hide? Why did you remove all your live streaming? Why did you remove all your live streaming? And why now you dare not to say it's from Big E? You got to put it, you got to put the blame now in Frank and Gilda. Wow. Wow. Fantastic, isn't it? Very good, isn't it? And you consider Gilda your best friend? For your information, Scary Sweet Skate, I also got the information that Gilda don't know you at all. Listen, Scary Skate, Gilda don't know you at all. And why did you use her name? Why did you use her name and say that she's your best friend? I did not tell you earlier, isn't it? Now I tell you. Right? Now I tell you. Now you know. Correct? And I got the information. And you'll be wondering, where did information come from? Oh, by the way, there's a lot of people listening. Sweet Skate. There are a lot of people listening. I bet you're going to pee in your pants tonight. You are you don't know how you're going to sleep tonight. Because why? Like you say, you know all of them, which none of them know you, and you think that you can put your name attached to them, which none of them know you also. Well, you are answerable to them, not me. Because it's not my problem now. I inform them only. And let's see what are you going to do. Now that they know what is being said by you, you got to ask yourself, why do you lie and use other people's names all over the places? You think you can get away with it? No, you're not going to get away with it. You got to answer to both of them, and you also answer to Popeye. Now that you know, I give all the information out there. I tell all of them, what did you say? Let's see what happened. Reborn, hi Timmy, stories, vlog. Now see what happens. You're very brave when you do it. But why did you remove your live streaming after your talk about it? Because you don't want anyone to know? When you use other people's names? And you think you can run away with it? No. Like I said, now you know what you do. You got to answer to all of them. I'm not going to answer anything. I just put the name out there. Frank BATTAGLIA and Popeye 1. For your information, this is all I got to say about what she says about you too. And you can go and ask her, why did she did it? Why did she use your name? Why did she say what she wants to say about you? Well, if she wants attention, she got it all now. She got it all now. Don't have to run away. It's late. I caught eyes to eye how she lied to me. Yep. Yes. I know. At least now you are free from her. You are a very happy lady, Mommy May. And you know also Zahira is also very happy because she got to travel anywhere she wants to go. And she got your full attention, including your partner. That is very good. Rather than you give your attention to one useless lying poodles or Medusa, it's not too late for you. It's not too late for you. And I say, very best to you. Thank you for realizing it, that this is one friend you cannot rely on. She'll make use of you, and she'll turn you against even your best friend. You see, now you come to my channel, every one of them also wish you well. None of them have any bad things to say about you. And all of them also, most of them also subscribe to you. That is what it's all about. Fun, happiness, and do whatever you want. But this particular one, scary skate, that wants to scare everybody and think, oh, now you're scared? You did not reply to me? You did not answer to me? Scary skate. Nobody is afraid and nobody is scared of you. But now you know that I tell everyone what you have done. It's up to you. Because even you talk about 2 days ago, what? Big E tell you? Right? Biggie tell you. Wow. But you don't know, isn't it? That I know Biggie. I know Mick Fisher. I know Yas Amodia. And we are in contact with each other. And you know that your story cannot turn any tails. You put it to Gilda and Frank. Well, now is your problem. Now is your problem. And to Frank, I have nothing to say except if she used your name, you jolly well know what to do with it. And I wish you all the best. Because nobody used no one names just to implicate someone. And she does it to you. I know the proof is out there. But what she is doing, you should also know what is it all about. And why a person that does not know you want to use your name and also did not know Gilda, why she say she's her best friend. Let's see where it goes. Hello, Maui. Let's see where it goes. Right? I ate spinach as a child because of Popeye. It makes me angry because I didn't get big muscle monster. You did not get big muscle. Well, I don't know which type that you eat. Because spinach, also in Asia, we have a different type. Maybe you eat the Asian one, not the Western world one, monster, so that you don't have the big muscles that you want. You're funny, monster. I know you're fun, you're funny. And by the way, any one of y'all interested in monster, internet monster, so do live streaming once in a while. But I can tell you one thing, he really kicks ass. He really kicks ass. And anyway, I just put it up there so that, that you can connect to him. You can connect to him. He's really a fun guy. And I think, Maui, you will also be interested to know that he can tell a lot of stories. Just to you, monster. Right? So I don't know what is going to happen next. I will be streaming in Thailand in November. No problem, no problem. That is only a couple of days more. That is only a couple of days more and it will be November. Right? Very fast. Very fast. Okay? That's fine. So now the thing is that, bye-bye. Like I said, she says she knows everything about you. She knows every inch about you. So much so that she can stop you from going to the Philippines. Right? And like I said, she's the immigration director of the Philippines. Well, I know a long time ago you have been to the Philippines. You haven't lost touch of how to go there. You should be able to travel there without any problems. Right? And jolly well. You also know where to find her. If she got all your information, Meaning, you also have everything about her, which doesn't realize it. She doesn't realize that if she got all your information, definitely you will have all her informations. And don't worry, if you cannot get enough of all her informations, we are all glad to help you, Popeye. No problem. Any one of us will be very happy to help you. You know all of us. You know the whole group, right? So you shouldn't have any problem at all. Even you still can locate the person that talks about you in the Philippines. Not very hard to find. You go to Butuan, you go to the PWD office, you just mention her name, everyone knows about her. Everyone knows about her history, and everyone knows where she stays, and they can also provide the address for you. Not a problem. So, to this scary switchgate, like I said, you're running out of time. You are running out of time. You can do another live streaming, but we know you will remove it because the past few ones or so, you have removed all of it. Don't have to remove because YT have your live streaming unless you're so stupid you don't know about it. That's why I said I never remove my live streaming. What's the point? What's the point of me removing it? You mean that when I remove, YT don't have it? You must be damn stupid one, right? That's why I never remove it. Isn't it true? Well, that's why I'm not afraid. I don't remove it at all. I just leave it there. Why are you so afraid? You remove also, it's still in YT servers. What you say is all there. It's all there. You don't know? I tell you. I tell you. Now you know. Right? But it's not the first time I'm telling you. I told you so many times. It will be there. Maui Howie, hello, Monster. Yes, Monster is also here. Monster is going to stream in Thailand coming November. Hello, Amy. Nice to see you here, Amy. And there's some subject I also talk about it, Amy. I wish or I hope you have listened to it. I wish and I hope you have listened to it and you understand what it's all about. And you can understand what is it all about. I cannot remember exactly when I've talked about it, but it should be last week, somewhere around there. And I've also said, if you run away from or leave your enemy, I'll be there to support you. I'm not afraid of anyone out there. There's a lot of idiots, trolls, all outside there. I'm not afraid of any one of them. And I know all of them, Amy. All of them. From their real name, to their troll accounts, to the name that they use someone else one or so. I have it all. I have it all. I never put it out only. I never put all of it out. And a lot of them also get it all wrong. But I know who are they. For your information, Amy. I know who are they. And you have nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing they can do to you. There's nothing. They want to smear your name like they smear so many other people's name. Well, you know, I'm a Satan, and Satan does more evil thing than the king think of any names they want to give me. In particular, one of these, the name Satan. Other than they call me Galatia, lover boy, whatever, I don't care. I'm not bothered about what they call me, because they know me, they even know my parents, they also know all my siblings, and I'm very surprised. They know everything about me. I'm very surprised. Everything they know about me. But only one thing I got to ask them. Since you know me and everything about me, meaning I also know everything about you, isn't it? Right? If not, how can they know? How come they are so close to me as to know everything about me? That's all they say. That's all they want to say. I don't have enemy, and those people are in the community I am not afraid to. But anyway, thanks. That's very good. That's very good. Thank you. Because you know, after so long you've been out there, you know who are the ones that are your friends and who are out there that are not your friends. You will be able to find out. That's very true. I've been in the live streaming circuit for less than a year, and they say that I've been here for ages, for your information. But the information I gather is not only the past few months. I have information up to 5 years. I have information up to 5 years. And you'll be wondering, where did I get all these informations? And all the names that are associated with all these, what do you call, trolls and so on. But I never let anything out. I never let anyone knows where it come from, who gave it to me, where did I find it, or maybe from my group of friends that is in the Borneo land. But I never say anything. I protect all of them. I never give any information out regarding about where I get it, who give it to me, where it come from, how did I acquire it. I never say anything at all. My principle is that you don't step on me, you don't fit into the shoes, it's not your problem. If you think the shoes is yours and you like to use worn shoes, that is your problem. And when I attach the name out there, don't get upset because you asked for it. I always tell stories without name. But when I start to tell stories with name, I'm very serious about it. Like I say, I'm not afraid of none of them. Because they can go around beating the bush, calling all sorts of names. It doesn't trigger me at all. It never will trigger me. Because I'm not one of them that can be easily triggered. I'm not one of them that they can push around. And I'm not one of them that they think they can fuck around. And I don't care anyone. When I trust a friend, even if my friend said, I cannot befriend you anymore, I never say anything about it. I have kicked off a few of my friends which betrayed me but I never say anything about it. I just tell stories about what happened, how he gets into the situations, and that's it. And I can tell you, the person that put me into that situations and encounter with these associated problems, when they listen to the stories, they know what am I talking about. Most of them wouldn't know because the hints are all out there and it's directed to a certain particular person that I talk about, and the person will understand what is it all about. That's very simple. That's where all my information come from, and I never betray no one. Even if you become my enemies, I will never say your name and I'll never mention your names. But the person that comes after me, like this one in particular, I'm just talking about, well, she overstepped the borderline. I told her not to do it long time ago. A lot of people also remind her not to do it, but she's not listening. When she doesn't listen, I'll call her out directly. I'll name all the names that she used directly. I don't hide. And all of them know about it. All of them know about it. I even have videos of it. I even put up all the names about it too. And she runs away. She changed it. She twists it. Put someone else's name over it now. And so, to the new person that got implicated with these situations, Frank, Gilda, Popeye, now you know the stories. Now you know the stories. I never hide. And I never remove my live streaming. Not like Scary Sweet Skate. She talks about all of it. Then she remove it. Hiding in fear. Hiding in fear, but created the trouble. When you create the trouble, why do you want to run away? Because there's no truth in it. All lyings, all lies. So you think you can run away? Now it's out there. And that's all. It's all about it now. No one is going to help you. Scary one. Whether you're scared or not, whether you're going to ask your mama for help or not, I couldn't care less about you. You deserve what you ask for. Don't ask me whether I do it right or wrong. You got to ask yourself, why do you change from Big E now to Frank? Who else do you want to change? You want to put my name there? Go ahead, I talk about it. How are you going to put my name there? Go ahead. Up to you. What do you mean who, Timmy? I don't get what you say, who. Who is the one that talk about this situation? About the photo of, the photo of Yas Amodia and Mick Fisher. 2 days ago, I talked about the stories. Now the fella has turned the name from Big E to Frank Battaglia and Gilda. And she says that Gilda is her best friend. Sweet, scary skate. And she is also the director of the Philippines and wants to stop Popeye from visiting the Philippines. I'm distracting you and it's a success. No, you did not distract me. That's why I said, who? I tell it back to you. I put a bet that I don't know. You put a bet that you don't know, but you see, mine is laughing. How come mine knows? Dang! Dang! You know you cannot distract me. I already completed the whole story. Or should I say, completed telling 3 of my good friends out there what actually she did with her live streaming. She removed it and think that Frank will never get to listen to it, Gilda will never know about it, and Popeye will also miss the boat that is going to take him to the Philippines. So now all of them knows what is it all about, and she hides her live streaming. Mahal system. I don't miss my point. I just inform the 3 of them. So now, let's see what is going to happen tomorrow. She's going to stream and say that I'm lying. You can go and do streaming and you can say that I'm lying. Scary skate. But then, for all the information out there, whoever is lying will remove the live streaming. But I'm not going to remove my live streaming when I talk about it. You can come back to my live streaming and listen to what I have to say, and I definitely will never remove it. And you can go backwards 2 days or so or earlier, what I say about her, and you can also find there's 2 videos from her under the name Medusa and Medusa Mama. It's all out there. I don't hide. I have nothing to hide. Listen, but I easily forget everything. I don't hide. I just put it out there. Why do I need to hide? You mean after my streaming I got to hide? They can come and ask me. They know how to find me. I do live streaming every day without fail, 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. Like today I did 2, morning 1, 9 a.m. now at night 1, 9 p.m. Like I said, when I catch on to the story, I'll do the live streaming. I'll do the live streaming. Why do I need to hide? I don't need to hide. But like I said, I know where she gets all her crazy ideas and where she gets all her crazy informations. I know exactly where it comes from. I know. And I'm not mistaken about it. Someone also knows about it now. Someone also knows about it. Because when earlier I'm talking about it, I also says there's only one source. There's only one source that comes around. And I'm very sure about it. And I'm not mistaken. Ended not very long ago, the live streaming, a few hours earlier than me. And you think I don't know about it? Scary skate. You must be very scared, isn't it? And you want to use you wish also, isn't it? Like I tell you wish, you better stay out of it. Because when the fire start burning, whoever that is near the fire also will get burned. When the fire start burning, whoever stands near the fire will also get burned, because the wind blow very strong. And when the wind blow very strong, you better make sure that it's not blowing towards you. If it's blowing towards you, you better run. That's all I say. You better run. That's all for now. 1 hour 11 minutes, 1 hour 12 minutes. Let her go do whatever she wants to do. All I know is that I'm just having a lot of fun. But somebody is going to get burned badly. Bye-bye, hubby. Yes, wifey. 99. Yeah. 1 hour 11 minutes already. Yes, I'm already ending. What about cooking stream? You said the last time when is that? What do you want me to cook? Good night, classmates. My, you're very funny. Now someone else is asking me to do cooking class. Oh my God. Yeah, I say I want to do cooking. I'm very bored with all these idiot people around. And actually, they have nothing else to talk about, and all the rubbish that they are throwing here and there and everywhere. Classmates, see you tomorrow. Mommy May 99. And someone else is asking me to do a cooking class. Well, cooking class is very easy. I want to do simple one. But the thing is that most of the time I'm bogged down. Hold on, another 30 minutes more. Okay, another 30 minutes more. What do you want me to talk about? Let's see what you want me to talk about. No problem. I have a lot of time. I got no problem. What do you want to talk about? I know I still owe you a few dishes, Timmy. But in particular, I know you like curry dishes. Curry dishes. In fact, I have an idea of cooking. What do you call? Hey, I show you something first. Anyone knows about this? What's summative? What is that one? Anyone knows about this? The English name for this one is called torch ginger. Some of them also call it ginger flower. Some of it also called ginger flower. Some of them also called ginger flower. Galangal flower. No, galangal don't have flower. This is one of the family that looks similar, but they don't have galangal at the bottom. They produce flower. The leaves are almost identical to each other. But this is the flower. And this flower, you can use it for salad. You can use it for salad cooking. Chasing tail is here. You can use it for salad cooking. You are saying galangal flower is almost correct, Timmy. But galangal don't have flower. Galangal is at the base of it, that is at the bottom of it, which is also another type of ginger that is very hard. And this is the flower of the ginger, which is also part of the family. But this one got flower. The other one, the one that got the ginger at the bottom on under the ground, they don't have flower. They don't have flower one. This one got flower, got no ginger at the ground. That's the difference. So it looks very similar, the leaves, but it's totally different. Right? Do it your morning if cooking, please, or make my stomach talk to me at work. Yeah, usually if I will do it in the morning. Uncle E.T., hi, dear my, hi, chat. Oh, I know, Galanga or Laos, we say, family of ginger. Yes, family of ginger. Like I said, if you have the flower, the ground there, you cannot get the galangal. That's the difference. But it looks very similar. The leaves, both of it are very similar. So you cannot differentiate it. Until you get the flower, then you know this one is totally different. There's no fruit at the bottom of the ground. How come you give us that test but never include your topic? No, I'm thinking of cooking, what is that? The sour curry. The sour curry, which they call it the laksa curry. Timmy. Laksa curry, you don't need what? You don't need coconut milk. This one you don't need coconut milk. And the taste is also very nice. It's just that it's slightly sour. It's slightly sour. You can cook with fish. You can cook with also chicken. Not a problem. But it's not the same exactly like, what is it? Like the curry that you use the coconut milk. It's totally different. Yeah, need to smell it. Yes, it has smell. It has smell. And what is it? In Sunshine, in Bahasa, it's called ulam. You can make ulam with it. You know, ulam is just a mixture of all this fresh, fresh ingredients and so on that you mix with sambal, and then you mix with lime juice that you squeeze away it, and some of the saltiness that is the soya sauce, and you can have your ulam already. And ulam is very nice. Yes. Yeah, you can use with fish, you can use with prawns, not a problem. Ulam you can use with fish, you can use with prawns, and you can mix this one into it also. Because the lime will cook all the raw fish or the raw, the prawn. I don't know ulam. Well, you go research it, you can find it. It's available. It's available. Or is that lau? Yes, it's raw. Ulam is raw. It's not cooked. It's cooked because they use lemon. They squeeze the lemon over it and the lemon cook it. It's just like, you know, when you eat oyster, when you open the oyster, you only need to squeeze some lime over it. And then if you want spicy, you put some chili, Tabasco or on top of it, and then you can eat it. Because with the lime, it's already cooked. But ulam in my local language means fish. I don't know, because what we call here is ulam. Yes, it has fish. It has also prawn also. It's a mixture. Whichever you can use it also. Either you use fish or you use prawn. You can do it also. You can use both of it. Not a problem. But most of them will use prawn, because prawn is not so smelly and not so fishy the smell. That's the difference. You are talking about fish that you want to make ulam. The fish that you use to make ulam without any fishy smell and so on will be the harwan. Harwan will not have any fishy smell when you use with the lemon over it. You can use it, you can do it that way, not a problem. And it will taste very nice. Definitely very nice and very healthy. You can use it. I know how to do it, but I don't do it because I don't eat raw most of the time. I don't eat a lot of raw things. Because why? As we age, our system are not so good with all these raw ingredients that will have some bacteria in it. That's why I don't like to eat raw. As long as there's no fish, there's no prawn that is raw, I don't mind. You can use all the salad. You know how to do salad dressing, isn't it? Either in the English way or in the local Asian way. You can use it. And part of that is that you can use this also, the Asian one. And this one will give you the aromatic smell. That's why I'm thinking about doing the sour curry. And I use this one because this one got the taste that will make the sour curry very nice. That's the difference. You can use it both way, not a problem. You can use it both way. And where is Timmy? All now is 0. What is 0? Where got 0? I don't know what is. I don't know where you get a 0 from. What is that? Turmeric flower? No. It's not turmeric flower. How do I call it? You Google it, Timmy. You Google torch ginger. Torch ginger. Torch. Torch ginger. You Google torch ginger, you'll find it. No. You Google torch ginger. Torch. Torch ginger. Then you'll find it. Torch ginger, you'll find it. Then you can get all the details about it. Not ginger flower. Ginger flower, you never get it correct. You look under torch ginger. I know the name in English. That's why I can tell you. You Google it. Under torch ginger, you can find. This one is reddish in color. Torch ginger come in two color, either pink or this color. This one is harder to find. The pink one are very common. Now you saw it. Yes. Now you saw it. Yes, torch ginger. And you can know how to use it. You didn't ask me the name, what? That's why you find it, you can find it. You never asked me the name. Now I tell you, even pandan leaf also you cannot find it, what? If you want to, you go Google under pandan leaf. If it's a Western world, you cannot find it. But you can find it under screw pine. SCREWPINE. Screw pine is what is that? Pandan leaves. Screw pine is pandan leaf. But you never, because most of us don't use the English name here. So you cannot find it. So now I give you the English name, you can find it. Yes, that is correct. So much pandan here in my area. It is everywhere. Yeah, usually it grows in somewhere that is quite damp. Quite damp. That means got a lot of water and it grows very well. But not 100% all water. It needs soil and it needs the soil to be wet most of the time and it will grow very well. That's how these pandan leaves will grow. And with sufficient water, it grows, how do you call it? It grows very good. Very good. Very nice. And you can also grow turmeric. You can also grow turmeric. And do you know that turmeric got flowers also, Timmy? Turmeric also have flowers. You never knew, isn't it? Now I tell you, turmeric also have flowers. And the turmeric flowers you can use for, what do you call it? Rendang. You can use for your rendang. Because rendang use the leaf of the turmeric also. Rendang also use the leaves of the turmeric. And the flower can also be used because the flower also have the same smell. It's white in color. Turmeric flower is white in color. It's very nice, very beautiful. But most of them don't know about it. Most of them don't know that turmeric also have flowers. But I tell you, because I've grown it and I've seen it for myself, and a lot of them never realize that turmeric can have flowers. But I can tell you, it has flowers. And it's very nice. Well, I don't like rendang so much. Small particles ingredient is hard to eat. What do you mean for small particles ingredient is hard to eat? then that means you cook it wrongly. That means you cook it wrongly. Because rendang will not have all those particular ingredients. None. Don't have at all. Because everything is powder in form. Everything is in powder form. So you don't. Yes, the herbs are also in powder form. It's in powder form. And rendang, there's only a few things, what? Rendang, there's only a few things. Not much. You have turmeric, flowers, turmeric leaves, and you have the coconut milk. That's all. Nothing much inside. And you also have the krisek. Krisek is actually coconut flesh that is grated, cooked over the wok until it turns brown. And then you take it out, you cool it down, and then you pound it into a paste. And you add into it. There's no ingredients. Rendang, you can eat 100% whatever that is inside there. There's no ingredients. Too greasy for you. No. If you get it too greasy, that means it's wrong already. Meaning that your meat have too much of oil. Usually, it's not that oily. Unless your meat have too much of oil, that's why it become very greasy. But usually, it's not greasy. It's very dry. You can cook it very dry. And when you cook it very dry, it's just like the meat will have the taste of the rendang smell together with your coconut that is already grated one that is covering over it, and that's about it. And it's just whether how spicy you want to do it. It depends on how spicy you want to do it only. Nothing much. And all of it can be eaten. Usually, the meat don't have bones one. All the meat that you cook for rendang don't have bones one. You don't put any bones in the rendang at all. That means all of it is 100% meat only. No bones, no nothing. Less oil. You cannot put a lot of oil inside also on it, because the oil that is from the meat, if it's too much, very heavy, then yes, it becomes very oily. But you have those, the meat that is not having a lot of oil, you know the oil is always white in the meat. You remove most of it, then it wouldn't be very oily. I don't cook it, just taste at night market in Malaysia. That one is very fast one. They do it very fast. That's why they have a lot of oil. They put a lot of oil so that they don't overburn. But when you cook it yourself, it's totally different. You can control the oil. You know, the night market one, they throw everything inside and cook. They don't care whether they have oil or no oil, more oil or less oil. Because to them, every piece of the meat, even the oil, is going to cost them money to do it. But if for your own consumption, you can remove the oil. You know what? Beef got a lot of oil, what? That's why Wagyu meat, beef is so expensive, because it's not that oily. Wagyu meat is expensive, what? But Timmy, try the other way around. Use Carabao. You don't know that Carabao you can use Carabao for rendang. That is called black rendang. Carabao is black rendang. What? You don't use condom. Interesting, I don't use it. I don't know where is the subject going to. Yeah, I don't know where is the subject going to. It's alright. But cooking rendang takes a lot of time. That's why if I were to do streaming for rendang, it's going to take a few hours. I don't want to do it because time consuming. Not worth it. No, no condom. It's time consuming. Rendang is very time consuming. But if you want a shortened version of it, I can do it the other way around. That means I cut and here in sections and sections of it, so that it will be shortened and you don't have to wait very long, because the cooking process of the rendang is actually very long. Ingredients, everything is very short, but cooking it is going to take hours, because you want the meat to be tender and soft. No oil. It's dry like it says. No oil. Only once in my life. All right. Yeah. You can use less. What is it? The meat that got less oil. And when you have less oil, it will be very nice. Like I said, Timmy, you can use carabao meat for it. Carabao meat have less oil, not so oily, because if you are talking about beef have a lot of oil depending on which section of the meat that you are using. So you got to cut off all the one that have a lot of oil, all the white color ones, which are all fats and so on. Once you remove it already, there won't be very much of oil. We move on from rendang. We now in condom cooking. Well, condom cannot cook what? How can you cook condom? Condom is rubber. Rubber product when it's hot. Rubber product when it's hot, it melted. And when it melted, it cannot be used anymore. That's what a lot of people, they buy condom, they put in their wallet, they put behind their pocket. By the time they want to use it, it's so sticky, it's sticking around it, they cannot use it anymore. You cannot use it anymore. Condom soap, wow, that is something new, Timmy. Put soap in the condom. Condom soap, that is something new, isn't it? Put chilies. Oh, somebody is going to get very heaty down there. Going to get very heaty and going to get very itchy. And it's going to taste spicy also. Don't play with it, Timmy. Don't play with it. It's not going to be fun. I tell you one thing. When you reach there, hey, even when you cut chili with your bare fingers and you go touch a certain section of your eye or down there, you are going to get a lot of trouble, Timmy. You are going to get a lot of trouble. You know what? When it's spicy, all right? When it's spicy and when the skin is sensitive, you know what will happen. And I tell you one thing, you're not going to like it. It's good. You will sweat and lots of fat burning. You mean sweat and lots of fat burning? I can only say one thing. You'll be sitting in the tub waiting for it to cool off. You'll be sitting in the tub waiting for it to cool off. Outside and inside, it's good you will sweat a lot. I don't know, but I know one thing. You will be sitting in the tub there waiting for it to cool off. If not, you're not going to come out. You will not stop running. I don't know whether you run or not. But one thing I know, you'll be looking for a tub full of water to cool it off. That's all I know. And it's not going to be fun. Yeah, swimming or exercise. No, exercise, I don't think your brain will be concentrating on exercise. One thing for sure, I can tell you that. Because the heat is so, The heat is so heavy and it's searing at it, you will never think of exercise. You will only think about getting it cooled down. And the only way to cool it down is that either you sit in a tub or you'll be using the shower to shower it there. To keep on showering, to keep it cool. And once it's not cold or not cool, then the heat will come again. You survived the ice bucket shower challenge. Yes, that one is true. That one is true. Because why? Like I said, it's burning what? And when it's burning, the only thing you can do is to sit there and cool it down. And that is what you want to do. Other than that, I don't think so anything will help you. Nothing will help you. Because when you're talking about chili, yes, that is one thing you don't simply touch anywhere, especially your eye, your tongue, or your nose. You don't like it. When you touch the inside of your nose also, you have problem. Because why? It's burning. And when you touch your eye, it's also the same thing. It's burning. It's just like when you cut the onions, your eye will start tearing. But there's one way to cut the onions and you don't get teary eyes. You put in the water and you cut it in the water. You can cut it over your palm and so on. Put on your palm, put inside the water, and you cut it into pieces and so on. Then you don't get the, what do you call, the gases that is being released from the onion. They will get into your eye because it's in the water. That's how you do it. But then most of them don't do it that way. What? Because they want to cut into small pieces. When you cut into small pieces, it will get even worse because there will be more gas coming out from the onions that will get the vapor will go to your nose and your eye and will make you very teary. It's all about the onion that is releasing the vapor. You don't see it, but your eye can feel it. Because why? It's going upwards towards your face. That's why most of the time when you cut onions, you notice that your eye will be tearing. Unless you use the fan to blow it off, blow it away from you, then you don't have the problem. But most of the kitchen, you don't have fan to blow it off because you know the fire, the gas burner and so on that is burning there, they don't like fan. And when you have fan, the fire is not burning, or should I say the fire is not burning not directly over your wok or your kettle or whatever. There's a food chopper nowadays, no need to penalize yourself. There's a food chopper, correct. What about you remove the skin? Is there a gadget for you to remove off the skin of the onion? No, I don't think so. Yeah, you don't have to use chopper but you got to remove the skin Once you remove the skin, you just put inside the blender, it solve all the problem You put inside the blender, solve all the problem. It doesn't get into your eye. And you can cook it that way also. Not a problem. Because now the blender also come in a few varieties. Whether you can have it coarse type or you can have it into paste type. Coarse type is the new one, whereby the motor is on top of the blender. The fine one or the paste one, the motor is at the bottom and you have a jug weight. When you have the jug, you can make it into a paste. But if you want to have the rough type one, the motor is on top of the blender and they come in 2 speed with double blade. And that's how you get the coarse one, the rough type that is not 100% into paste version. That's why I have 2 type of blender with me also, because the other one I use it for cooking, for rough type of cooking, where we need to have the texture of the chili, the texture of the ginger, onion and so on, because it doesn't go 100% into paste or liquid paste. There's 2 types. You can use whichever way you want. I don't have onion skin. I don't cry easily. I don't know. But when peeling onion, you know what? There's a lot of gases that is being released once you remove the skin. It's like this one. Because when you cut it, it starts to release. That's one thing very funny about onions. Other than that, chili don't have much. Chili is that you touch it, then your fingers will be very spicy hot. If you don't touch it, if you wear gloves and so on, you don't get it. You don't get the spiciness in your fingers and so on, because the glove protects you from getting it. But onion is totally different. And you say, if you don't cry easily over it, maybe your eyes are not that sensitive, but some people's eyes are very sensitive, like mine. My eyes are very sensitive to these gases and so on. Mine is very sensitive. That's what sometimes when I'm cutting, I have a fan that is blowing from the back of my body so that the gases don't get into my face. And it blows it away, and it's fine with me. I got no problem. Or you can cut it over the water. If you want it very rough, you can cut it over the water, and it doesn't give you the gases because it's in the water. It doesn't escape. The water soaks into it. That's it. That's an easy way to do it, right? And what do you want me to cook, Timmy? I was thinking that either I did do my chili oil, which I already finished, and then I cook the long beans using the chili oil. The other way of cooking it, whether I can use prawn, or I can use chicken meat as part of the ingredient, because you need to put some meat over it, or you need to put some prawns over it so that it goes blend together and have a better taste. If just cooked by itself without any other ingredient, or you can use anchovies also. Anchovies is also very nice. I have anchovies also. I used to cook with anchovies also. Anchovies also is very nice to cook with it. It's just that anchovies you got to cook before you put the long beans away so that you fry part of it, and it's very nice. I don't like soaking onions in the water. It reduces the fragrance and the taste. Not really. Not really. Onions come in a few versions, Jimmy. You have the big one, that is the white color one. You have the little one, the small one. The small one is different. And you have the big common one, that is the red onion, the big one. The big one is not that, not that tasty. Not very good for cooking curry. The small one, usually, how big is it? I don't know how do you differentiate the size. I don't know how you differentiate the size. But you are talking about, I don't have a coin to show you the size. If you are talking about 30 mm to 35 mm diameter, the ring, 30 to 35, about this size, slightly smaller than a chicken egg, the diameter, or around the size of a chicken egg, it should be okay. C-size chicken egg is about the size of a C-size chicken egg, the onions, the red one. Yes, it's very good. But if you buy bigger one, no, you don't buy the big one. The big one is just something like a tomato size and so on. You buy the size, it's not tasty one. It don't have the taste. Too big already. So you need to buy the small one. When you cook all this curry and so on, you buy the small one. The small one will give you very strong taste, not the big one, and not the white one also. The white one doesn't give you the taste. Don't have the taste one. Not the same. That's why you don't see me using the white one, other than I use for other purpose, just for common type of cooking. But I don't use the white one because the white one got no taste one. Chicken head, does it choke? Chicken head. I don't use chicken head at all. Even I buy the chicken and so on, it doesn't come with the head. I don't use the head. I never use the head. I say I don't want. I don't want the chicken head, and I also don't want the bishop also. Because the bishop, yes, the bishop is good for wine, beer drinking and so on, if you have a lot of it. But if you just have one of it, what the hell you want it for? So the bishop also I don't want. The chicken head also I don't want. Sometimes the neck also I don't use it, because the neck also doesn't have a lot of meat. It's all bones one. I don't use it also. I use the wings, the drumstick, and the whole chicken body. I don't use the neck. I don't use the chicken head. I don't use the bishop also, because there's nothing there. Chicken head only for women. Chicken head. Raw. I don't know. I don't know. I like chicken neck, but I don't like chicken head. Depend. If you like the chicken neck, then it's okay. But I find that there's not much flesh in it. That's why when I buy it from the supermarket and so on, I also say I don't want it because you cook also got nothing to eat one what. It's only a little bit of flesh, and you will find the whole neck there. So I don't use it at all. I only use the wings, the drumstick, and the whole body. That's all. Tati is filling up my filthy minds. Yeah, hate meal. I like chicken neck, but I don't like chicken head. Yeah, hate meal. Wow. I don't know. Yes. Like I said, chicken got certain part I don't use. I don't use the whole chicken. But most of the time when I go to the supermarket to buy, I either buy the fillet or I buy, if I need some of the meat, I buy the breast or the drumstick. But I seldom buy the chicken wings also. Because chicken wings, nothing much also. Half of it is flesh, half of it, unless you want to do, barbecue chicken wings, then it's different. You can buy a lot of it and you can use barbecue chicken wings, not a problem. But I'm not doing barbecue chicken wings. So most of the time I use fillet, because fillet I can cook with anything I want, and I can also make chicken steak out of it also, because it's simple. There's no bones, right? I'm glad I can, Timmy. Rooster, yeah, rooster. Rooster is the male one. Rooster is the male one. Yes, and rooster is the The fella got The hawk. What is it? The Trojan head or the Trojan red head over the fella head. It looks like a Trojan crown. Because of this chicken talk, I will cook chicken curry tomorrow. Chicken curry. Yeah, chicken curry is nice. I put away the breast for the legs. You put the breast for the legs. You're telling me something, isn't it? You're not cooking, isn't it, this one? Yeah, you can cook curry chicken. Not a problem. Curry chicken is very easy. You know how to cook what? The Malaysian style, Timmy? You can cook the Malaysian style. You can use all the herbs. You can use all the herbs and then it will be nice. There's only a few herbs. What? Tati is cooking something. Timmy, we can cook together. Yeah, you can cook together, not a problem. You can cook together. Then you can have the chicken, curry chicken. Curry chicken is very nice when you eat with rice. And curry chicken, you can use the potatoes. You mix together with the potatoes, then it will be very great. Usually, I boil the potatoes separately with some liquid, some water over it. Then when I cook the curry, I can pour over it because you need a lot of the water one, and you need to boil also the tomato one. No, potatoes, not tomatoes. So you can use it you can boil it separately. It will be faster. So you don't have to use a lot of time just boiling the potatoes, because potatoes take longer to cook. And potatoes take longer to cook. You cook it separately, almost 3/4 cook. Then you put aside. Then you cook your chicken first with all the ingredients, all the curry powder and whatever. Then when you add you need to add the water. You add the one with the potatoes together, so it's faster. You do it that way, it's faster. I do it that way, man. I don't. So I save a lot of time, and I got more time to cook and faster to do it. It's very much faster that way. I cook chicken pastel using chicken breast. Yeah, you can cook it any way you want. You can cook it any way you want. Not a problem. Mix together. Yeah. You can cook it any way you want. But our curry over here, Tati, is very different from the Philippines one. Timmy also like the local one, our local Malaysian curry. All I remember was I asked for 30 minutes more. Now 30 minutes means another. Wait! Another hour? What do you want to talk about? Not a problem. I can talk. I have a lot of time because I got nothing else to do. I have nothing else to do. If you want to talk about cooking, well, we can talk about cooking. It's all right. So what do you want to cook? Other than you are saying about cooking chicken. Richard is going to get very hungry, you know, at night when you talk about cooking chicken, curry chicken. And has she eat, has, what is that? Did Richard eat the curry chicken before? The time is relative. Wait, I see what is it. Okay, good night to you, All right. Okay. Timmy, Richard, did you cook curry chicken for Richard or not? No, no, no. It's already 11 p.m. I don't want to sleep. Hungry. Now who is getting hungry? Not me, what? You started eat one, what? You want to cook, you want to eat, you asked me to go do cooking, and then Richard said do in the morning. Yeah, I can do it in the morning. But I prefer to do it on weekends, not weekdays. Weekdays I cannot do it because why? I can only get most of the ingredients during the weekends because weekends over here I have the the night market where I have all the fresh ingredients and so on that I can get. I need fresh ingredients and weekends are the time that I can get it so that I can cook over it. Not a problem. Yeah, I'm thinking about my chicken is ready. Oh, your chicken is ready. Richard don't like spicy food. You can cook curry chicken that is not spicy, Timmy. You can cook curry chicken that is not spicy. The thing that when you cook curry chicken, you do the chicken, you do the curry paste yourself. You do the curry paste yourself. You use the normal chili, the normal red chili. The normal red chili, you remove all the seed. You remove all the seed. When you remove all the seed, the heat is not there. So when the heat is not there, you also, to make it less spicy, you cook the paste. You cook the paste first. The chili paste, you cook it first. But must not have any chili seed. You cook the paste, make sure that it separates from the oil. Once it's separate from the oil, you know that the paste is not hot already. Because chili paste without the seed is not spicy. But chili paste with the seed is spicy. But when you cook it, and when the oil separated from the chili, it's not spicy, the chili. It's just that you got the color, but you don't have the spiciness. I cook it before, without all the chili seeds, I know it's not spicy. You can eat it. Definitely. But a lot more work to do. A lot more work to do, but you can do it. And it's very tasty. It tastes the same, exactly the same, but it's not spicy at all. Not spicy at all. And if you don't want to use, you don't want to use fresh chili, you can use the dry chili also. The same thing goes with the dry chili. Remove all the seed. And you know there's the white thing that holds the seed that is inside the chili. Remove that one also because that one is also spicy. I'll bring raccoon to bread and basket instead to enjoy frozen iced tea and nice tempura. No need to work much. Well, Timmy, if you're not going to treat Richard to your specialities of curry, I don't think so. Richard will understand what is curry like. But if he has tasted it once and it's not spicy, rest assured, I tell you, he will love it, because a lot of Caucasians that is from overseas came over to Malaysia, and the Chinese cook it differently, the curry, not spicy. They love it. They call it the Nonya curry. It's called the Nonya curry. Hello, everyday part of life. And it's very nice. And Nonya curry is not spicy. Definitely it's not spicy. And I can tell you that. 100% not spicy, and it's very nice. You can try, but I think he got to come to Malaysia. If he wants to eat the Nonya curry that is not spicy, you can get it here. And I can tell you one thing. It's very nice. It tastes exactly like curry without the spiciness. Yes, you have slight spiciness. I don't think so. A little bit of chili spiciness matters to Richard at all. Because if the fella eat, what is that? McDonald's, you have chili one, and you have tomato sauce one. And the chili sauce that is at McDonald's is not that spicy. It's not that spicy at all. Isn't that true? It's not that spicy. I know. A good curry is lami. Yeah. A good curry is definitely lami. It's very nice. Oh, I will get a special. Yes, Richard. Like I say, some of this curry can be controlled, the spiciness. Not that it cannot be controlled. I know how to cook it that is not spicy at all. But definitely there will be a little bit of spiciness, which I think is not really a problem if you can eat McDonald's, the chili. McDonald's have chili also, isn't it? Their sauce, chili sauce. And if you can use that one, it's about the same, the level of spiciness. Don't put the bird's eye chili into it. You'll be looking for trouble, that one. Bird's eye chili is very spicy. Does anyone do curry better than Indians? Does anyone do curry better than Indians? Definitely. Nonyas. Every day. The different version of it. The Asian version of the curry. It's totally different. You can ask Timmy. Timmy like the Asian version that is over in my place here in Malaysia. Raccoon, don't spill the tea. I already swallow it. I'm not drinking. I already finished mine. I'm not drinking. I already finished mine. Every day. The local curry over here is very nice. You don't need the Indian version. Indian version curry is full of spices smell. Very heavy on spices, Indian one. But the Asian one, where it's blended already, the smell is not that strong, but you love the creaminess of it. Indian curry is not creamy. Asian curry, the Nonya version, is very creamy. And when it's very creamy, it's very yummy. Indian curry is not the same like the Asian curry. Indian, they use okra, they use tomatoes, they use a carrot. So they mix all this thing into it. They have a different version. But the Chinese one, or they call it the masaman curry. Masaman curry is actually Nonya's curry. They use a different name for it, but it's the same exactly, and it's creamy, and it's very nice, and it's not that spicy. I don't like Indian curry. The smell is very heavy. Yes, it is like the green Thai curry. No, not the same. Not the same. The actual Indian curry every day. If you come over to Malaysia, I take you to the real Indian curry. It's not the same. You are referring to the Thai curry. Thai green curry is not the same like the Indian one. Totally different. Totally different. But if you want, in over here, you can have the Indian curry. You can also have the Indonesian curry. You can also have the Chinese curry. And you can also have the Nonya Baba curry, which they call Masaman curry in Thailand. In Thailand, it's called the Masaman curry or the Penang curry, they call it. They call it the Penang curry. The Penang curry is actually the Masaman curry, which originally come from one of our state that is called Penang. It's from there because they cook it differently, and it's by the Chinese Nonya Baba. So it's not the same. That's why we have a lot of version of curry over here. It's totally all different. I love all curry, especially if get carry. Hello, I'm late, alive, house. Good, I'm good. Timmy from Faye also. Yes, there's so many ways of cooking curry. But I've cooked. I think I have one of it out there every day. I think I have one of it there. Under my playlist, under spices, I cannot remember the actual name, but if you look under spices, I think it's out there, the curry. I have the chicken one, and I have at the same time the fish one. I have two type of curries there, and that one is a very simple one, and you can cook it easily. But I want to do the sour version. I haven't done the sour version that is without the coconut milk one. The sour version is without the coconut milk, but it's also very tasty and very yummy. I love sliced bread dipped in curry. Sliced bread dipped in curry, in other words, is the chicken curry with the potatoes. Chicken curry with the potatoes, that's why you can dip in your bread in it, and it's very nice. Yes, it's very nice. I know which type you're referring to. I love mild spicy curry. I just told Timmy only how to cook the curry that is not spicy. I just told her how to do it. She can do it that way. Remove all the chili seed. Don't use the little chili. Use the common, the long type of chili. The long type. And the chili, the fatter, the better. Don't use the skinny long one. Use the fat long one. In other words, you're talking about the thumbnail size. Not this type of size. This type of size that is a long one is spicy. The thumbnail size is the big one. That one is not spicy. The chili is coming in a few versions. Some of it is also spicy. But I tell you, the thumbnail size one will be very nice because it's not spicy. Remove all the seed, then it will be nice. What is it? Hi, Tati. From Faye. I'm on diet now. Talking food. Yeah, we are talking food because why? Timmy want to cook curry. Fat chili. I couldn't use raccoon chili. I want it raw. Hey, that one is totally different one. That is a totally different type of chili you're talking about. You're getting there, You're getting very, very naughty, Timmy, Well, if you're getting very naughty, it's very good for you. Not a problem. But then, I have two sizes here. Which one you want? Which one you want? I got two sizes here. You see, one is narrow and small. One is big and fat. After a spoon of chili. What white rice? Cook a lot of white rice, CC Timmy, because curry really good in white rice. Yeah. Yes, curry is good in white rice. You can use also brown rice one. Faye? Brown rice also is okay. Not a problem. You can eat with brown rice also. It's still okay. white rice actually is actually sweet. It's sweet, and I don't know. But over in Asia, we don't get diabetic eating white rice because of our weather here. We sweat a lot, and when we work in the field, we don't get diabetic. But if you're eating white rice and you're not working in the field, you're not sweating, or over in the Western world, you are likely to get diabetic. Sliced bread is nice to dip in curry, CC. I like it more than white rice. Yeah, sliced bread. Especially if you use the wholemeal, it even tastes better because wholemeal is a bit rough. Yes, use brown rice and 1 cup of in one day. Yes, correct. Because the weather is not the same over here and over there. Like I said, different weather, and then you have different type of consumption. It will give you a different type of effect. Over here, not a problem. You also know a lot of people grow rice over here, and they 3 meals a day, white rice also. But they don't get diabetic because they are in the field working every day under the hot sun, sweating a lot and so on. So they drink a lot of water, they don't get into this problem. But if your place is always cold, you use a lot of white rice, and you don't do exercise at all, you're going to head for trouble. I don't know. It's always like this one. That's why there's a lot of diabetic case and so on. There's a lot of, even those people that is living in town area, because they eat white rice a lot, they don't exercise, and by the time they reach a certain age, they contracted already diabetic. They contracted already. That's all I can say. That's why I got a very active life. I'm totally different. I got a very active life. And most of the time I'm sweating, and most of the time I'm doing something out in the garden or wherever I am under the hot sun. So I got no problem. Professor, what is your thought regarding American man from Vermont that was assumed kidnapped? I heard about it. But what's the reason? Being kidnapped? For money? For money or what? Or is the one that you're talking about that happens in the Philippines? There's one case that is in the Philippines. I don't know. But if you are talking about woman, the one that is shot in the leg, caught kidnapped, I don't know what is it all about. But if he's not going to kill him, the first shot in the leg, because then he cannot run, and he kidnapped him, there must be certain issue. There must be certain issue about it. If not, why the fella don't want to kill him? He does not kill him, right? That's one issue. Like the Philippine one that got kidnapped also. There's also some legal, some issue around one. I don't think, not money, because didn't ask money. It's not about money. Sometimes it's not about money. It's not about money usually. Like I said, money you can make, but there's other thing that is involved. If it's not money, there's something else that is involved. That's what the fellow wants get hold of him, because he did not kill him. So if he did not kill him, there's certain issues. There must be something behind it, which none of y'all will know until when the culprit is caught or when the fellow is released. This one should be a big lesson for all foreigners who are stubborn enough not to pay attention and listen to locals. If you're talking about this one, is about the case that is happening in Philippines. You're talking about the case that is happening in the Philippines. Hey, he marries a Muslim woman, lives in Mindanao. He's bad mouth about the people and the place, and he money loan, but not about the money. Why was he kidnapped? It was about his attitude. Timmy, I think it's more than attitude. I think it's more than attitude. I can tell you one thing, it's more than attitude. Because when you are talking about Muslim, I tell you one thing, you never know what is going to happen. There must be something. If not, it's not going to be like this. And if you think that money is everything, yeah, FBI agent were in Philippines now, and yeah, this is happening in the Philippines. FBI cannot do anything. Faye, FBI cannot do anything. When you're talking about Mindanao, Mindanao is one area. Mindanao is one area that you got to understand is totally a different world. It's a totally different world. And when you touch the subject about religion there, you don't understand it, you'll get yourself into a lot of troubles. This particular guy must be fooling around. Must be fooling around. I tell you that. He must be fooling around. And if he marries a Muslim woman, like I said, they don't let you go easily. He wants to break the record about the place now. He found what is he's looking for. He wants to break the record about the place. Can't do anything when it's about Mindanao. I have bunch related there and never visited them. Yes. Like I said, a lot of these people out there, a lot of these, especially Americans and Australians out there, that don't know about all these things and about Mindanao, and they try to fool around and think they talk a lot and know everything. I always tell them one thing. Be careful what you're talking about. Be careful what you're talking about. You can be very good at what you're talking about, but you will never know what is going to happen. And this is exactly what can happen. And they talk about it also. I know who is the one that's talking about it also, and he thinks he knows all about it. But I don't think he got the balls to go there. I don't think so. He got the balls to go there. I'm very sure about it. Like I said, I have a group of friends also in Borneo. I have a group of friends also in Borneo. And Borneo is very near to Mindanao. Right? And like the one that talks and thinks he knows everything, I'm Mokai, you know. I'm Mokai. Remember that. I have relatives in Mindanao. My mom, brother, and uncle lives there in one of what they say dangerous place. A lot, yes, a lot. But you don't have problems. You don't have problems, son. Usually, most of us will not have problems. The one that thinks they know everything, the one that talks about everything, I always want to invite them there to find out for themselves, see how brave they are. FBI, you should know what? You should know very well. Faye also know very well what happened to some of the people some years ago. Right? I don't have to say anything. some years ago. Well, I always say, you know everything, what? Right? I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, biggest lesson to all stubborn Western: do not provoke people who they never knew what capable people would do. That is very correct. If you are a good person, Mindanao is a safer place for you. But if you are a bad person, Mindanao is hell place you can go. I always invite them there, what? When they talk so much, like they know everything, what? I always tell them what? If you know very much, you know everything, why not you get there? Even in the American, what is it, gazetted area not to visit, one of the places is Mindanao. One of the places is Mindanao. And these people all, they don't like Muslims. They don't like Muslims. Yes, last time incident was 201 and wish that was the last time. No, Faye, it's not going to be the last time. It won't be the last time. Is this still live? Yes. IC22 is still live. It won't be the last, Faye. It will never be the last. It will never be the last. Because they have created a certain situation for them over there some times ago, and these people up there, they remember very well. That's why you have all the cases. You have so many cases that went there unreported. There are a lot of cases that is not reported. These are one of the cases that's reported because it involved Americans. But I doubt that the flood will come out in one piece. I doubt that the flood will come out in one piece. You'll see what happened later. I can tell you that. I doubt that the flood will come out in one piece. I wish Professor and did really hope everything went well. I don't think so. I don't think so. It will end well. I don't think so. It will end well, because when you see, when the flood don't want to kill him, shoot him in the legs, you know what is going to happen next. You know what is going to happen next. But I'm not going to describe anything, because there will be someone listening to what I want to say. No, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. But I wish you all the lucks if you know everything. To some people out there, from America and from Australia. If you know everything and you think you know everything, to the one that is in Australia and in the one that is in America, if you think you know everything, good luck to you. Good luck to you. You talk a lot about it. They talk a lot about it and they think they know everything about it. I can only say one thing. Good luck. Good luck. There's nothing else I want to say. There's nothing else. Like I said, Mindanao is very close to Borneo. Have you watched the news? A friend hired someone, killed someone to kill a friend. She so won't pay the utang. That is a very stupid one. That one is a very stupid one. You know you'll never get away with it. And why do you want to do it? To pay someone to do it? The fellow will never get away with it. That one is completely stupid one. It's a completely stupid one. I can tell you that. So goes to the other one. That the flare, get taken somewhere else? No one knows what is going to happen. But I can tell you, Timmy also can tell you some of the stories. Timmy also can tell you some of the stories that's going on over in the country also. She also know more or less about it. Not that she doesn't know. Because why? We got a lot of news over here. We listen to a lot of it. We have a lot of knowledge about it. What happened, how it happened, what are the people, which are the group that is doing it. Yes, they also want to survive what? They also want to survive. Not that they don't want to survive. Yeah, pay a killer to vanish alone. No. A stupid people only will do it that way. You will never get it clean off. You will never get it clean off. That's not the way to go about it. If you owe, you got to pay sooner or later. And you only wish the fella die before you. That's the only way. But if you find and you want to settle it this way, like the Western old cowboy series, you're in trouble. Because it won't work. It won't work. And these people are stupid people that thinks that it will work. Because they don't live in the gray area. They don't live in the gray area, they don't know about it. So, if they don't know about it, what you're doing is plain stupid. I hope those who owe loans for me don't hire killer, just a reminder. Well, like I said, you know that they don't pay you, you don't have to give them anymore. Don't have to give them anymore. Let it be. Faye, one thing I tell you very well. She owes you, she don't want to pay you. It's alright. You still can owe, you still can make a living, you still can find ways to get money for yourself. But these people that owes you and the ones to pay you, they won't have a way to find money, and the money that they use from you and don't want to pay, I tell you one thing, will never be in their hands. Will never be in their hands. Why? Because these are not their money. And if it's not their money, it will never remain in their hand, and they will keep on borrowing one after another. Finally, the fella will reach a stage where the fella will encounter one that is worse than you, and she'll find the end result. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. She won't kill you. She will also never have a good life, because she will be always borrowing, and the borrowing will never end from where she started. Just let it be. Forget about giving them any more money. Just tell them, the last loan you took from me, you never pay me. That's all. You just tell her, the last loan you took from me, you never pay me. I don't have money for you anymore. And if you want to pay me, it's okay. If you don't want to pay me, it's also okay. You tell her. Just tell her it's also okay. You know why? Finally, she won't have any more places where she can borrow money, and she will meet one that is really, really never give her up one. And she'll find her answers. You know where to earn money, what? You still can make a living, what? Right? Do you know how much I write off when I stop doing business? You know how much I write off? And I tell all of them one thing. You don't have to pay me. You don't have to pay me. You don't have to look for me. One thing I know. By the end of your journey, up there will answer to you. By the end of your journey, up there will answer to you. I don't have to do anything. I don't care so what is lost. Just let it go. You'll have a better life. You'll be very much happier. Because you ask them 10 times also, they will never give you back. They have already instilled in your mind not to return to you. Not to return to you. Hello, Tati. Bye-bye. Yes. Bye-bye. That's all I can say. Let it be. Let it go. Let it be. Let it go. She don't want to return to you. You still can survive. What? Not a problem. Because you work hard for it. What? And there's way that you will be rewarded in return. What? Not a problem. I always says, you owe me, it's okay. Don't want to pay me, it's okay. But that's the last that you can get from me. That's all right. Until today, I never hold any grudges against all that don't want to pay me also. A lot of it. A lot of it. I wrote it all off. I wrote it all off. I throw away all the documents. Because why? I'm no more in the business already. Watch Becoming Filipino named Kulas video. He's a Canadian. He comes and go from dangerous place in Mindanao, but people like him because he's a good person. Like I say, if you're a good person, I always say one thing, Timmy. I always say one thing. I've traveled a lot of places. I've been to a lot of places. I walked the midnight road also before. Very, very alone, out of nowhere. No traffic also. Very few cars also. Nothing happened. Only one thing. Be humble. Be humble. A lot of them, they don't behave that way. Timmy, he is a tourist ambassador in Philippines and he promotes our country and he built good relationship to all Filipinos. That's one thing. One thing only. Wherever you are, wherever you go, be humble. You got nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose. That is very true. I travel a lot of places. Until today, I have no problems at all. I have no problems at all. Maybe it's my luck. Maybe something else, which I'm not saying. But I cannot say anything. I cannot tell everything also. He already have his Filipino passport. After how many years, he finally got his permanent residency. I agree, always be humble. Yeah. Yes, true. That's very true. That's why I don't have any problems. And I don't care what they call me. Whatever they want to call me, whatever they want to say about me, I couldn't care less. Why should I be so bothered about who they are out there? They should be worried more about themselves than me. They should be more worried about themselves than me. I got no problems. I have none at all. I never tell you the story that I'm in Japan 30 years ago, where I met an American that is also in Japan, and she can speak Japanese. And she asked me one question: do you speak Japanese? I tell her no. She wished me good luck. I said, thank you. But I don't have any problems when I'm in Japan. I don't know why she got so much of problems as an American that can speak Japanese in Japan. Funny, isn't it? Because she's very prideful when she talks also, she thinks that she's American. Wow. My God. Some people got all the attitude. But to me, it's okay. I got no problems. I don't have any problems. I did not study any Japanese. And if you ask me to travel now to Japan also, I don't think so I can have any problems. Omashi moshi. I don't think so I'll have any problems. And I can tell you, I can speak broken Japanese. Well, it's okay, you can speak broken Japanese. I never speak any word of Japanese at all when I'm in Japan. I never speak any Japanese at all when I'm in Japan. And do you know that 30 years ago, you don't have this handphone that can translate into Japanese? Handphone is still not available when I travel. No handphone at all. You cannot get translation into Japanese. Not like now, so easy. But I don't think I'll use the telephone just to translate Japanese to English or whatever. I don't have to. I still can use the old way of communications. Yes, my mother's side have a relative in Japan too, and a family friend Japanese blood. I wanted to be Japeki. However, I have moles in my face, and they said that is bad luck for Japanese. No, what are you referring to, the mole that is in your face? Well, if you have mole in your face, do you know that in Japan you can have it removed? Do you know that it can be removed, Faye? They have all the technology to remove it. And there's no scars also after removing it. Fantastic, isn't it? They can do it for you. I can tell you that. Wow, near in my eyes and nose. Your eye and nose? Here? Must be hilarious, huh? Must be hilarious. If you have one that is near your eye, don't remove it. Don't remove it, I tell you. Just leave it there. Don't remove it. Because there's certain things that I can tell you that is very good. But I'm not going to say anything over the internet. I have one mole under my eyes. Under my eyes? You mean here? I did not know that. Yes. There are a few places where you have mole that represent certain things. I see. There are certain places that have moles, yes, that represent certain things. I have one that is in a very particular place and exactly in the middle of it, but nobody knows, but somebody found it out. Somebody found it out, but I'm not going to say anything about it because that is a very, very different thing, and that's one thing that I wouldn't want to talk about. Because why? When I talk about it, everyone will know what is it. I don't want to talk about it. Sexy IC was in my youngest day, and sexy but yeah, because of my mole wasn't applied as an entertainer. Well, you can cover it up. Being naughty, I behave. Well, you're not naughty. I don't think so. You're naughty. When have you become naughty? Well, wow. Well, I guess it's better that you in the state than here. Oh, you can come here as a tourist. Yeah, you can go there as a tourist. I also can go there as a tourist. Yeah, we are not going there for work, what? I'm not going there for work also. I passed my working age also already. Why do I need to work? Wow, yeah, I got sold out from Western, not from a Japanese. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Whichever way you want it, whichever way you like it, it's all right, not a problem. You go to certain place, you will look for a better living, earn better money, and a better life. That's all. Supposedly, I heard someone that if you have a mole in the eye, you can see things. So far, I don't see anything supernatural. I don't want to. Supernatural, I don't want to. No, it's not supernatural. I see. It's not supernatural. Do you sense that sometimes you can notice things that is ahead of you before you talk about it? Wow, 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 sexy, I see. Like Timmy, stories, he, 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 he. No. Do you know that you can understand and see things ahead of what you're going to talk about it? You never knew, isn't it? You never knew, isn't it? Correct or not? True or not? True or not? True or not? I guess the answer is yes, isn't it? I guess the answer is yes. No, it's not about witchcraft. It's not about witchcraft. It's not about witchcraft. It's not about witchcraft, faith. But this is one thing that a lot of people never talk about, and not a lot of people will understand about. But I think IC knows what I'm talking about. IC knows what I'm talking about. Correct? Because I tell you one thing. You notice witchy bitchy curly jokes. I tell you one thing. You see, I do a lot of live streaming. I do a lot of live streaming. Do you notice that my live streaming is always ahead of what is happening later? What is happening later? I did it, and then it happens later. You did not notice, isn't it? I never tell what. You did not notice, isn't it? Now you understand why certain things I hide, and why certain things I talk about it. You never knew, isn't it? I did not tell what. That's why a lot of people say I'm mock eye. A lot of people say I'm mock eye. Only a few of them don't know what is mock eye. You know what you know. Oh, Professor, don't predict me. I don't have mole in my face, but I have freckles in my elbow. I got it since birth. And the mole in my left brains. Well, you see everything, Timmy, everything happens to have a reason. Everything happens to have a reason. And I can tell you that is very true. They say that I'm a Satan. I also tell them it's okay. I don't care. They call me evil. I don't care. They said I'm dangerous. And actually I am. I tell you I am. Because they never knew. They never knew. I don't have to do anything. Maybe that brain was the reason why I have my beauty minds now. No, no, no. You're gifted with what you're doing now, Timmy. You're gifted with what you're doing now. Don't scare us, Professor. No, I'm not scaring you. I'm not scaring you. But a lot of people better be afraid of me. Better be afraid of me. Because I'm not going to say anything. I don't have to say anything. I don't have to say anything. But my words can trigger them dangerously. And I know it happens before. And I know some of them are very afraid of me. Some of them are very afraid of me. And I don't care who they are. I did not threaten them. But they know. They know. And I don't care about it. I always tell them one thing, honey. I'm the Satan. And you better be careful. Timmy, you're a genius writer. But she never asked me what. She never tell me what. I know what. Because I know some of the things that is gifted to certain people. Some of the things that are available to you. But I have one that is very, very powerful in my body. And I don't want to tell you where is it. I respect you, not afraid. Yeah, you don't have to be afraid. I never curse and swear at anyone. Don't worry. I don't have to curse. I don't have to swear at anyone. Don't worry. I know how to use my knowledge. I know how to play with the gifted things that I have with me. Not professional 1cc. I never studied it or take any related course about it. No, you don't have to. You don't have to, Timmy. Like I tell story, I don't have to write it down. I don't have to write it down. You know I don't have any scripts. You know I don't have any scripts. And you know that I can tell everything. And I can be very frightening to them. I can be very frightening to them. And it's up to them to believe in what they want to believe. I don't say anything. I just talk only. And you already told me what you have. I know already. I know already. You remember I say about what the left says to the right and what the right says to the left? You remember or not? Unless you forgot about it. You remember? If you remember, you will understand what I said. I did talk about it some time ago. Well, you don't need to be a college degree, CC. You are very well qualified as a writer. Yeah. Yes, that is true, Faye. That one is true. That one is true. That's why I told her she got to compile all her stories into a paperback. Like, you know, stories about Enid Blyton, Hardy Boys, Nancy Drew. She can do a compilation of it. Not a problem. When she do a compilation of it, then you'll be remembered forever with your name in it. I don't know. I think I forget it. I'm a qualified being crazy, silly, shorty, bitchy. Well, Faye, not everyone is gifted with it. Not everyone. I can say a lot of it are not gifted. But certain people are gifted with it. Certain people, you can read people's mind ahead of time. You can read people's mind ahead of time. And Timmy can tell stories and can write stories just with her brain. Just with her brain. And you look at it, Timmy, where am I pointing? You just need that only, nothing else. Not gifted with big boobs, heights. No, the one you can make. You can go to Thailand, you can go to Japan, you can have it done. They have the technology to do it already. Not a problem. Even you don't want to have black nipples, you want to have it in pink, looks very small, cute and sexy, you can also have it. Faye, not a problem. All can be done. All can be done. Not a problem. It's only money only. These are physical forms where you can get it done. But it's not going to, it's not going to do you any better than that. It's just that it makes you look sexier, that's all. Now, what if someone try punch me? I just wasted my money. Well, even if they were to punch you now, even you without having the surgery and so on, it will still hurt you also. It will hurt you also. No difference when you add on to it also. There's no difference. But if they were to do it, it's an assault. In assault, you can take actions. Not a problem. But if you're one nice lady, who is going to do that to you? Why would you want something that is natural to change into fake ones? No, Timmy. The world has changed. The world has changed. Do you know that last time ladies only go for grooming and so on? Manicure, whatever cure and whatever and so on. Do you know that men now also go? They want to look good, presentable, right? Dress well, become a playboy. Isn't that true? They are all in this, these races of the madness. Hello, hipsters. Good morning. Happening now. What's happening now? Oh, the story is already ended. We are talking about from curry. And then from curry, we talk about mole. From mole, now we are talking about boobs. I don't know. Let's eat breakfast. I don't know. They are taking me round and round to all the things. I think they are getting me crazy or what? Stay safe from the storm there in the Philippines. Hi, Faye from Hipsters. Mommy H from Faye. From curry moles to boobs. Yes, that's why I say it has changed the subject to so many things. 2 hours of screaming. Almost 3 hours coming up. Almost 3 hours, Hipsters. It's already 49 minutes. 2 hours plus. Thank you, Mama H. Yes, we are safe. Just non-stop raining since Sunday night. Today is already Tuesday. Wow. You're talking about almost 3 days. That is very bad, you know. It's not going to be very good if 3 days. Some place is going to be badly hit by flood and so on. Yeah. Thank you, Mama H. Yes, we are safe. Not stop raining since Sunday night. Yeah. Yes, it's not very good if it's going on for 3 days. It's very bad. That's why I love going here. You let me change the topic and have fun being free, silly. It's alright. Because my subject, earlier one, have done already. I've talked about it already. And I think someone is very, very scary about it now. Yes, I saw some of that heavy rain. No flood here in my areas, just raining. That's good. Canada and other parts of Europe is getting heavy rain. The world is going underwater. But actually, do you all know that when all this thing happens, about all this heavy rain that started and so on, do you all really know about it? Other than you know the weather is very bad. Other than you know that the weather is very bad, do you know actually how it happens and why it comes about that is happening in such a drastic situations? No. No, hamsters, no. No. Not human doing. They got it all wrong. You're going to look up the Tonga volcanic eruptions. What happened when Tonga eruptions happens? What happened to all the vapors that is from the ocean that went over the ozone layers? You can read about it. Is Uncle E.T.'s doing? No. It's not me doing. Everyone got it wrong, but they never ask what happened to the vapor from the Tonga explosion, the volcanic eruptions under the oceans. You go read about it, then you will understand about it. You read about it. I find Freckles cute, Timmy. I blame him for this. He went extraterrestrial to spray rain. Don't believe everything you read on the internet. No, it's not on the internet. It's the scientific finding facts. Hamsters. It's the scientific finding facts. It's not in the internet. It has nothing to do with the internet. Internet are all garbages. But you got to read about the scientific finding. I have some in the tip of my nose. What is it? At the tip of my nose. Have to go, Professor. Thank you. Short chat. Here. Bye, everyone. And be safe. Needs to run. It ran. Okay. Bye-bye, Faye. Have a nice day, Faye. Okay, let me explain about these eruptions that happens at the Tonga Island. You see, this volcano that is located under the ocean bed, when it explodes that time, you know, a lot of, what do you call, fire. But there's no fire. That eruptions don't have fire. Why? Why got no fire? Because it's under the water. But there's tons of this vapor, you know, hot fire with water produce tons and tons of vapor. And this vapor all went up to the ozone layer. And what is up in the ozone layer other than the clouds? What happened to the ozone layer that is also happens to be clouds on top of it? It's also water, isn't it? Vapors are water, what? Correct? And when you have water that is going up by the tons, thousands and thousands of tons, you notice all over the world, they have this called, what is it? Ice rain. You know, raindrops that comes in the form of ice that is in, what is that, marble size, that is happening all over the world. Not only in China, it happens almost all over the world. Everywhere, even here, so we have it. And why? And why is it raining pebbles that is set, what is it, like ice? And when it reaches the ground, it melts into water. You haven't had that for very, very long time. Never happen at all, isn't it? Usually once in a lifetime, or maybe long, it will happen once in a while. But it's raining all over the world. And these are all water, vapors. Where does it come from? You answer the question. And when you have too much of vapors, and when the weather is so hot, create even more waters that went up to the ozone layer, you have flood all over the world. You have flood all over the world. Because vapors are water. And it's dropping down from the sky. That's why you have floods all over the world. And that's where you get your answers. But they never tell you what. They only say one thing. Greenhouse effect. No. It happens after the Tonga explosions. You go backward before the Tonga explosion. Does it happen or not? No, not really. Not many places. But now it's all over the world. And it's not going to stop. Not the end of it yet. It's still going to go for a few more years. Like I said, this vapor up there is all water. And do you know that some of the plane that hits all these pockets, you notice it also, isn't it? That hits this pocket and it drops altitude very fast, very dangerously, because they hit the water pockets. But they never tell you. You go read it up. I don't want to explain because they say it's not logic. Well, nothing is logic. Definitely a sad time for them back in 2020 when the volcano erupted. Yes, it's very bad. A lot. Even the island is broken into two. The island is also broken into two. I forget what one of the channel that I followed. I followed one of the channel that is from the Tonga Island one. And it's a family that set up their business in Haipan or something like this. I cannot remember already because she's also not in the internet anymore. Because her whole business that is do there for tourists and so on got wiped out. Completely got wiped out. A very sad thing that happens. And I cannot remember the channel. I cannot remember because it's not in the internet. Very long already. Very long. I didn't see her at all. It's very sad. A very sad thing. Living in Hawaii, I work with a bunch of Tonga's people. Yeah, you can ask them. They will explain to you, hamsters. That's why I don't like too much high technology. It damages nature a lot, especially the ozone layers. Yeah, high technology also contribute to it. Human beings also contribute to it, Timmy. You know, before World War I, before World War II, what's the population of Earth? Now it has almost reached 10 billions. It has almost reached 10 billion. And when you have reached 10 billions, how much of meat are you going to consume? From pork, cows, pig cows, lambs, and whatever animals out there, chicken, ducks, they all produce carbon. We humans also produce carbon. How do you eradicate this problem? How are you going to eradicate this problem? I only say one thing only. Remove half the world population and you see what happens. Remove half of the world population, you see what happens. That is part of the reason also. Other than what is up there that is causing the flood, we also contribute to it because we excrete a lot of carbon. Okay, time to go back to work. Enjoy your evening. I need to get paid today. Good for you, hamsters. Yes. Yeah, I have all the time. 3 hours already talking. What? talking silliness. Because Timmy said extend 1 hour. Timmy, now it's 3 hours already, you know. See you guys. Thanks, hamsters, for coming. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can research about scientific facts and so on. We don't listen to the internet one. Internet are all garbages. And I can tell you one thing from what I see, within the two that is racing to win the gold post or to win the crown, I can only say Donald is going to win. Donald is going to win. Because the other one doesn't give you anything at all. Goes round in circle, no answers. Goes round in circle, no answers. You know what I mean. Crazy, isn't it? 12 a.m. now, time to sleep now, Uncle. You tell me to go on one. Now you say it's 12 o'clock, you want to sleep. Take care, Madam H. All right, it's okay, huh? Anyway, I'm just having fun only, Timmy. It's all right. We can, what is it? We can end the stream because it's just all about fun. Yeah, I know I owe you a lot of cooking. A lot of cooking sessions, and I see what I can do with it. Timmy, I see. Blame it on Timmy. 1 hour become 3 hours. No lah, it's just fun only. It's all right. Yeah, just talking. Nothing in particular. Thank you for your company, guys. Yes, I'm also ending already. It's already 3 hours. All right. I'm just having fun. Most of them has already gone to sleep, and I'm still around because I got nothing else to do other than have fun, talk about things, have some laughters. Yes, something to open your mind, to think about, right? And that's all about it. Yeah, why are you laughing? Because you make me go for 3 hours screaming. You make me go for 3 hours screaming. It's okay lah, not a problem lah. It's just for fun only, It's all right. All right. So good night, everyone. Take care. Have a good night's sleep. Oh yeah, so me. And have a nice sleep, everyone. Smile. Yes, 22. Yes, we have fun, right? We all smile. So take care. God bless you all. Have a good night rest. And I see you tomorrow morning. If I'm late, then I'll do another one at night. All right? Because already now, it's already 12 o'clock. 9 hours more. I'm going streaming again. Crazy, isn't it? But it's okay. Let's see what I have up. And we can have all the fun. So good night. Take care of yourself. Keep your health in check. Thanks for the fun we have together and for the time we spend together. Bless you all. And love you all. Hi, E.T. The American body was found. Okay, tell me what is it all about. Wait, Timmy, wait. What is it all about? Tell me. What happened? Is he in pieces or is he in one piece? Is he in pieces or is he in one piece? Scott? Scott? I bet he's not in good condition. I bet he's not in good condition in one. But definitely not in good condition, isn't it? Oh my God, the one had got abducted. Got kidnapped. Yes. I can send the video. Oh, you can send the video. You can send the video. Never mind. I give you the moderating key. Then you can send. As expected. I already told you what, Timmy. I already told you. Like I can tell you, I can guess exactly what is going to happen. He's so young. He's so young, but he's very arrogant. He's young, he's arrogant, and he thinks He can be a hero. But as expected, this is what happened. Right? As expected, this is what happened. Definitely. Definitely. Watch his video in his channel. I see. You will get the answer why he was adopted. I don't know anything about him. Apologize him out of context. Well, you don't have to know about anything about him. I see. You don't have to know about anything. But these people that are things that develop know about Philippines and all about Philippines, I've been telling them. I've been telling them before. Even when I start streaming, I did mention about it. But these people will never listen. They never listen. And when they don't want to listen, they think they know everything. I already assume there's so many stories, but still kind of sad. PH will be put into a bad light. Hopefully not. No. I see. This is what they want, and this is what they expect to get. Even American Embassy has already warned them. American Embassy has also already warned them. Certain place in Philippines is not safe. But he thinks he knows everything. He thinks he knows everything. Too bad that he found it at the expense of his life. I don't feel sad for him. I also got nothing to say about his attitude or whatever it is. Because, like I said, if you want to be a hero, like every one of them out there, most of them thinks they are the hero. Ultimately, you pay a price for being a hero. That's what you get. I already said very long ago. Don't think you know everything about Asia. Don't think you know everything about Asia. And they don't listen. They never want to listen. Sorry, Scott. My messenger is not activated. My messenger is not activated. Right or not? They never want to listen. And when they don't want to listen, ultimately, this is what they get. Ultimately, this is what they get. And I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised at all. Because we know already one. When you tell me one bullet to the legs, I know what is going to happen next. Because the bullet did not kill him instantly. He did not kill him instantly. And that is what they do. That is what they do. Well, at least you don't have to look at it. But the person will feel until his last breath. The video posted by Hasim Adabo Ibrahim. Oh, I can find it, not a problem. I can find it, not a problem. It's very easy to access all these type of places because I know about it. I know how to get into it. Well, too bad. So what's the FBI going to do? That should be served as a warning to those expats who comes in the Philippines and mock the place and the people. Because eventually, you will be served what you deserve. Yeah. I already... you know what? When I start doing my live streaming long time ago, so I told them already what. I told them, but they don't listen. And when you don't listen, and you think you know everything, too bad. Even FBI cannot do anything. What? Now they can only take the body back home. That's all. What can you do? What can you do? And these people are not easy to be traced. They are not easy to be traced. That's one thing I can tell you. Not that easy to be traced. Because they live a very different life. They live a very different life. Well, that's all I got to say. That's it. He wasted his life. Try, I'm a hero. Hero you want to be? That's what you get. That's what you get. Now that they know you cannot be a hero, so don't play with your life. But they never understand. They will never understand. So, like some of the Australian that mock, you mock what? Keep on mocking the Muslims. You keep on mocking the Muslims. Even there's one or two of them Americans, you keep on mocking the Muslims. You're not living in your world, you know. When you come to Asia, it's a different world. It's a totally different world. You don't believe? You can try. Don't say I never say or warn you about it. Don't say I never say or warn you about it. I want to see how brave you all are. How brave you are. That's all. And it's good night from me to everyone. God bless his soul. At least he go back in one piece. At least he go back in one piece, not in pieces. But I don't think he got a very good ending. I don't think so he got a very good ending. Because, like I said, one bullet to the legs, meaning the fella don't want you to die instantly. Correct? So good night. God bless you all. God bless his soul too. Like I said, I see you tomorrow at 9. And that's it. Bye bye from me. Bye bye from me.